can't get it to stay up. I've got to get this just right. I put a lot of mayonnaise in here before the show. I got to get this stuff out of my... I got 4.5 years to get this out of my system. All right, my first guest tonight, of course, stars in the hit sitcom According to Jim, which can be seen Tuesday nights at 9 on ABC. Please welcome Jim Belushi. My friend.
Good.
You look fantastic. You look kind of tan.
I think it's just makeup. I don't know. Maybe it's heavy makeup.
You wear makeup, not me. This is just
no,
nice.
You're clean, man. You're a handsome man.
I am so painted up. I am the palest man alive.
I think. First of all, I gotta acknowledge this great event that's happened in your life, man. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, that's very cool.
No, as you were saying, in our business, that's the top spot.
It's very cool.
And you've earned it, man. Congratulations, you've earned it. You've worked here for 11 years. We watched you when you started, and you were nervous and it was hard. And
not
you
true.
Not
true. It was always smooth. It was smooth from the beginning.
It
was always smooth. I think you must be having me confused with Koppel. Koppel was nervous.
He was nervous when he started.
When Nightline started, Koppel was a mess. He was like, I can't do it.
Oh,
but me,
man,
always the consummate professional.
In our community, I got to say, we're proud of you and congratulations.
Thank you very much. That's nice of you. I appreciate
it. Jay really handled that great last night.
Yeah, he's a good man.
But if you would have held on to the deal a couple more days, that CBS Acre spot would have come up for you. You could have slid right in there.
I almost had the rather slot. That's what I really wanted. I've always wanted to read the news. I've always wanted the Stone Phillips job, but no, I missed out on it. Now, I want to talk to you about something. According to Jim, okay, you've got this hit show.
Great show.
It's going really well. Yeah. I have to say, the actress who plays your wife on the show,
Courtney Thorne-Smith.
I've always had a crush on that woman.
Hey.
She is, I think, unbelievably hot. I was watching her on the show Day by Day years ago and following her around.
Really?
And, yeah. I've always had a thing for her.
Well, you saw her on the board. What was the... chairman of the board?
Yeah. She was. I've always
followed her through that, too.
I followed through her whole career, and she's very hot.
Yeah, she is. She's very hot, and so is Kimberly Williams on our show. I'm between two of the most beautiful women on TV.
That sounds perverted.
Yes, it is. Right between.
Yeah. What a sandwich. But my question is this. Do you ever get, do people ever sort of comment on the fact that, oh, your character on the show has such a hot wife? Does that ever...
I get it all the time.
Does that bother you?
Why, it starts to piss me off a little bit, yeah. I mean...
I think bother is a nicer term than piss me off.
Yeah,
but anyway, go ahead.
No, it pisses me off. I get a little angry about it because it's like, why do people think that guys that look like me can't have hot chicks? I mean, I think regular guys all have hot chicks, I mean...
You get that, though? People are like, oh, that's not believable that your character would have...
Well, you're big and you're balding, and, why would you have such a hot girl? I don't know. I think big guys are sexy. I think, first of all, balding guys have great testosterone level. We're very comfortable with ourselves.
Wait, you're saying a man with balding has more testosterone than a man with a thick red pompadour? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Absolutely.
That's not true. That's a wives' tale.
It is not.
I'm all man.
No, you're on the board.
Oh, he's right. So really, that's...
big guys are, girthy,
Girthy?
Girthy, solid men. I mean, honest to God, women look at me and go, this guy is built for comfort. They look at you and you're built for pain. You're tall, you're skinny.
Built for pain?
You got elbows. You're like hard. I mean,
what do you mean? You think when I make love to a woman, it's like...
I mean, you're always doing this with your hair,
What do you mean? I'm not doing this with my hair when I'm
right in the middle of
intimate with a woman? I'm not, doing that with...
Yeah.
Okay, it's true.
Big guys like me, we can do backflips at the drop of a hat. Like this. Look at this. Right.
Don't get hurt. Whoa, look at that.
We're free. Women allowed that. Just look at women allowed. Sexy.
Women find that sexy.
Before and after.
So women like a big guy, a guy who's comfortable in his own body.
That's right.
Not some angular freak.
No, you're a freak. I'm telling you, they're
you
looking
went from
at you.
congratulations on the new job to you're a freak in like 4 minutes. That's pretty good.
But on the show, you're very good. Very good on the show.
All right. Well, let's move on from this area because I'm clearly not coming out well. You have a 2.5-year-old son, is that right?
Yes, yeah.
And I've heard you have a problem, and I can talk to you about this because I can relate. You have a problem. I have an 11-month-old girl. You have a problem with the music, the children's
songs,
music.
Yeah, the songs are really bad. The
songs are bad.
Yeah, the wheels on the. I won't finish the statement because it'll start.
Just say it.
I'm afraid to say it.
Wheels on the bus.
Don't do it, man. Don't tell you. Now it's done.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go
up and down, up and down. Windows, babies crying. I hate the damn song.
So you get the song in your head and you can't get it out.
I can't get it out. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It'll be going on all night now because you started it.
You know what song I have in my head?
Which one?
We had Gwyneth Paltrow here. This is like a week ago, right?
What,
and
I Want to Make Love to You?
What's that?
What song?
I didn't say I Want to Make Love to You. Oh, no. The song I have in my head is this song that my little girl wants to hear over and over and over again, and it goes... Hop, hop, hobbity, 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 hop. Hop, hop, hobbity, hop, hop, hobbity, hop. And it just goes and goes and goes.
I don't know that one. Where's that one from?
Hop, hobbity, hop.
Where's that one from?
It's from the album Hop, Hop, Hoppity, Hop.
I don't know that
From the
one.
group called Hoppity Hop,
man. No,
with
I don't
Hippity
do-
Hop and his Hoppity Hoppers, and it makes me,
That's
I have
crazy. That's
blood
crazy.
coming out my ears when I hear that
But there's
song.
some good ones too. I mean, that Dora the Explorer is a good show for the kids. I like the little, the fox. You know, the swiper, the fox.
See, but you're way ahead of me. I don't even know those shows
Oh,
yet.
that's a good one.
I'm at the jingling keys phase.
Teletubbies.
There's a show where someone just jingles keys
That's all they
24
do.
hours a day, and that's
watch
it.
Yeah.
Wow. So there are good shows, and there are probably better songs as you go along. A lot of kids get into the Beatles. A lot of little kids get into the Beatles, and that's great because you can listen with them. I've heard.
I started my first boy on John Coltrane with some jazz. I
That's
got him
good.
right
You got
on.
them-
Yeah, that was a smart move.
I'm gonna get my daughter listening to Zeppelin early.
Zeppelin, right.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you high back to schooling.
Yeah, start off. Keep going, man. I love
I think that song just proved that my testosterone level is lower.
Way up. Now, it's coming up during the show right now.
I got to ask you about this. You did a movie years ago with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah, Arnold, yeah, sure.
And you guys remained friends. You're friends with Arnold.
Oh, yeah,
and
very
he's
good
now
friends.
become one of the most powerful politicians in America.
Absolutely.
This is incredible.
Yeah, he's a terrific man. He's a terrific governor. When he's a great governor is when the bond rating goes up for the state. He's brought money into the state. The bond ratings went up. He's doing really good.
Oh, we're in New York. We don't care. But my curiosity is, did you see this as a potential thing for you saw Arnold years ago, and did you see that he had the ability to get to this point?
Oh, absolutely. I knew it in 1987 when we did Red Heat together. This guy is brilliant. I mean, we would sit between scenes and just talk, and he would teach me about marketing. He'd teach me about... he taught me about so many things.
What did he teach you about marketing? Did he teach you...
I don't know, about marketing the movie, selling the movie, about doing interviews. I mean, I don't really do everything Arnold taught me, but his thing was... always keep the agenda of the movie in your interviews. Just keep how to keep your agenda in an
Stay
interview.
on message. Like, make sure you keep mentioning the movie.
Mentioning the movie. Any question they give you, just keep going back to the movie. You know.
I can just see Arnold saying, "Make sure you mention the movie."
No, we did.
Red Heat.
He told me. He goes, "What's the worst question?" Oh, this is, Arnold said, "What's the worst question that you get when you get interviewed? The worst one." And I said, "Well, the one I hate is interviewers drop down in a low voice, and they go, 'Do you miss your brother John?'"
Right.
And he goes, "Okay, answer me that question." I said, "Do you miss your brother John?" He goes, "Yes. Yes, I miss him. But you know what John's missing? The action piece in this movie is so good. The bus comes and he used to be here to see that."
He is missing the film Jingle All the Way.
I don't know if I can do that.
That is the movie he's
I
missing.
don't know if I can do that, Arnold.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was funny, though. But he's right, you know.
That's, wow. That guy.
I mean, Arnold, I'm here right now promoting, ABC's wonderful hit According to Jim on Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central. bring the questions to it. You know?
Right. Well, it's great. You could be here on Late Night with Conan O'Brien at 12:30. We're promoting.
You're doing it wrong, O'Brien. No.
He's wonderful. He was a wonderful teacher. Wonderful man.
The last time I saw him at some. I was staying someplace with my wife, and he was there with his family, and all of his kids were playing in the pool, and it was really funny because he was wearing a bathing suit, and he was sort of like any dad. He was at the pool like, no, don't play with him. Stop hitting him over there. Get away from that. No, over here.
No, you'll see Arnold in the baseball field gathering up the posts and the fences. I mean, he's a real dad, you know. And he also, last time I saw him, was at his house. Actually, it was on a Tuesday night. We were watching According to Jim on ABC at 9 o'clock.
Man, he's good.
That's good.
Well, according to Jim, I'm told.
Tuesday night show.
Airs Tuesday nights at 9 on ABC. Hey, Jim, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, very cool. Thank you. Jim Belushi. Eve's coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Good night, everybody. Fine show tonight. Fine show coming up tomorrow night from the film Around the Bend. Christopher Walken is going to be joining us. Yes, indeed. From the critically acclaimed television show Nip Tuck. Everyone talks about that show. Dylan Walsh will be here. Check this out. Musical guest Wilco going to be on the show. That's very cool. That's good music.